All right, it's 6:15 on Tuesday, February 25th, and I'll call the meeting to order for Finance and Personnel. May we have roll call, please, Lori?
Crystal,
Here.
John will not be here. Todd Kirking,
Here.
Emma,
Here.
and Todd Spaeth.
Here.
Okay. Item number 2 is first period for public comment. If we have members of the audience who'd like to speak to us or online, this would be the time to do so.
I think you're good, Crystal.
Okay. Item number 3 is approval of the committee minutes from 2/11/2025, and I was not here, so.
Yep.
Todd, I move to approve the minutes from
Okay,
that meeting.
Todd, I'll second it.
okay. We have a full Todd, and we'll move approval, or all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And approval, same sign, or disapproval? No, I'm a.
Out of practice.
Yeah, how to practice. Okay, so that passes and we'll move on to item number 4, which is payments of the bills. Lori?
I'm not sure how to spell that. Can you do that again? Anyway, okay, on the original bills, starting on page 2, you're going to see we did the February tax settlement out to the other entities that are required to be settled with. We also are paying out the city of Westby for the fourth quarter taxi grant for 2024. The one thing I wanted to point out on municipal court, we have $2,046.32 that are going out to the Hidden Valleys Municipal Court. This is for fees that we took in 2024 that were intercepted through the TRIP program. And we've had them in our coffers waiting for some information on which municipalities should get paid out for those. I finally has been able to reconcile some of that with the municipal court clerk. And so this is paying out those to the entities. Some of them, I will say, are for the city of Viroqua. And she assured me that once we pay them and they pay out like the counties and whatever, that our portion of that will come back. So let's hope that happens. But this is to pay out the ones that we've been holding on to. On page 3, we have year 3 for Jody Olson's retirement benefit. So that will be the final payment for her. Page 4, we have the pay request number 6 that was approved at the last council meeting for the $183,850.11. So that got paid out. Page 6, we have the Welcome Center project, the third invoice for Zettler Design. And then the very last item on there is $2,000 to Badger Environmental, but we are going to be holding that one because if you see in the additional bills, we also have a payment to Veerbecker, and that's part of their contract. On that invoice, it's not included in that total, but I don't know if you have an update on that.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, Matt was able to get back to me. Matt Mukawa at Veerbecker was able to get back to me a little sooner, and I believe we're able to go ahead and pay both bills. The Veerbecker contract does not include within that payment amount, and the additional bills does not include the cost of test pits. So it's actually, they're both correct. It's just, I think the issue is that the test pit evaluation showed up on the wrong invoice for Veerbecker, and so I think the council can just go ahead and pay both bills without any issue.
Okay, so that's how all I had to point out in the original bills, unless there's more question. Okay. In the additional bills, I do want to point out on page 2, we are paying the second year for the body cameras. Those are coming out of the ARPA funds. So I had Joy add that in the description. I just didn't have her reprint these for you guys, but those are for ARPA funds. And then the one we already talked about is on page 4 at the very bottom is the Veerbecker. So one for the Hanson Property Development. That's the 2,000 was on that invoice, but it wasn't the 2,000 was not part of that. So that's the one we were discussing. And then we are also on that same page paying the first half of the budget that we had for the cemetery, the $30,077.50 per the request of the Cemetery Association.
And I just had one question. On page 2, there was a police reporting system for a little over $11,000. And I just didn't know what that was exactly and where the money was coming from.
Rick, you want to handle
Thank
that
you,
one?
Rick.
That is the reporting software that we got last year. So the last year we got it for grant money. And then this is the yearly contract that we'll be paying.
All right. Thank
So
you.
this will
very
be an annual
much. Okay.
contract.
Anybody else have any questions for Lori or anyone else? If not, we'd look for a motion.
I'll make a motion to pay the bills.
This is Emma and I'll second that motion.
Okay, thank you. We have motion and a second. May we have roll call, please?
Todd Kirking?
Aye.
Emma?
Aye.
Todd Spade?
Aye.
And Crystal?
Aye. Okay, motion passes. We'll move those on to the council tonight. Item number 5 is second period for public comment. Anybody? Anywhere? Hello, hello, hello. Probably not. All right. Then we'd be looking for a motion to adjourn, please.
Todd will make a motion to adjourn.
This is Emma and I'll second that motion.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.